And next one is attuation. What is this attuation? uh, right, so these actuators, they have some working principles based on electronics, electrical and anything. So I told you that these actuators will work on the sense data which is available from the sensed things, right? So an actuator is a component or a machine or system that moves or controls the mechanism of that system. Okay, so an actuator is a mechanism by which a control system acts on the environment, or an actuator requires a control signal or source of energy. So which I told you already, which I just in the last I showed you in the sensors thing. So the actuators will work on how it based on the sensors data. It needs required some control signals. It required some source of energy for their functionality. So here, upon receiving a signal from the sensors or a control signal, this actuator will respond by converting the energy into some mechanical motion. So it may be a electrical signal, or it may be a pressure signal, or it may be a mechanical signal. The signal will send from to actuator, a control signal will send it to the thing, right? So this control system can be a simple or a software based or a human or any other input. So there are different types of actuators are there, nothing but hydraulic, pneumatic, electrical, thermo, or magnetic or mechanical. Let us go and study about each one in brief. So these hydraulic actuators, as this name suggests, this hydraulic actuator consists of a cylinder or a fluid motor that uses hydraulic power to facilitate mechanical operation, right? So you may already seen this, there will be a linear like a piston. So it works on the fluid. It has a cylinder, a fluid motor will be there, or like our engine, car engine, there will be a rotatory oscillatory thing is there, right? So it is the best example of this hydraulic actuators. So this mechanical motion, it converts it to a linear motor or an oscillatory motion. So basically when fluid passes through, the motion is converted into some linear motion or some oscillatory motion. Okay. Since liquids are nearly impossible to compress, so most of the hydraulic actuators basically exert this considerable force. Okay, so because of these same reasons, liquid based actuators are very popular in use. Okay, so I told you, right, the examples like piston type of actuators or our car engine, basically a radiator engine will be used as a best example for this hydraulic engine. So coming to this pneumatic actuators, so this pneumatic means nothing but air based or vacuum based, pneumatic or air based actuators. So this pneumatic actuator basically converts energy formed by vacuum or compressed air at high pressure into either linear or rotatory motion. Let me take you an example for this. So in a trucks, we use this pneumatic. If we apply a slight brake system, this pneumatic is completely of air based, right? If we applied a little pressure on that brake, the brakes will be applied to that truck. Okay, so this rack or pinion actuators are used for the value controls of these water pipes. Okay, so I already told you, right, this pneumatic brakes will be applied. So these pneumatic brakes are quite common in different trucks or different main heavy vehicles. So these hydraulic brakes will be used in cars. Okay, so the advantage is that they are very responsive to small changes. So you know, if the action, if the brake is pressed a little bit, they become very act very fast. So based on this is an advantage of this pneumatic actuator. So basically what happens is the pressure is to put on the brake, that is converted into force pretty fast. So this is the advantage of this pneumatic sensors. Okay, so coming to this electrical actuators. So these electrical actuators is generally powered by a motor that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So electrical energy is used to activate the equipment such as the solenoid valve, which is control the flow of water in pipes in response to the electrical signals. So the solenoid valve is basically works on this principle of an electrical actuator. So this is very cheap, one of the cheap and the cleanest and the speedy actuators which are available among all the actuators. So coming to the thermal or the magnetic actuators. So these are activated by applying some thermal or magnetic energy. Okay, this can be actuated by very thermal and magnetic energy. These are very popular because of they have a very compact, lightweight, economically. It is very power density. Because of these things, we are using this thermal and mechanical magnetic actuators. So there are some other actuators are also there. Sorry, another one is there, right? Mechanical actuators. So this mechanical actuators is nothing but it converts the rotatory motion into a linear motions, just like our gear systems or rallies, pulleys, chains. So are the other devices which are used for in our day-to-day things. So it is about the mechanical actuators. Some other actuators are also there like soft actuators, hard actuators, lightweight activated polymers are used. Some other things are also used in this actuators. So that's it of, about actuators.